In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NFL games happening on August 22nd, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NFL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Indianapolis Colts versus Cincinnati Bengals. The final week of the NFL preseason is here, and on Thursday, the Indianapolis Colts will travel to Packer Stadium in Cincinnati to face off against the Cincinnati Bengals. The Colts currently hold a 1-1 record after 2 preseason matchups. They began their preseason campaign with a close 34-30 defeat against the Denver Broncos, but bounced back with a 21-13 victory over the Arizona Cardinals. On the other hand, the Bengals have struggled, losing both of their preseason games so far. Their first game was a 17-14 loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, followed by a more lopsided 27-3 defeat against the Chicago Bears this past Saturday. Indianapolis is expected to field its starting offensive unit on Thursday, which will be led by quarterback Anthony Richardson and running back Jonathan Taylor. Richardson will also have the support of 3 strong wide receivers, including Michael Pittman Jr. on the first-team offense. This group of offensive weapons will likely capitalize on Cincinnati's defense, which ranked 22nd in the NFL last season in points allowed. Although Cincinnati's offense is also talented, they may be without their star wide receiver, Ja'Marr Chase. Meanwhile, Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow is expected to play, but likely for only a few series. Indianapolis will rely on a powerful running game, spearheaded by Taylor and the dual threat capabilities of Richardson, who will be a key factor on the ground against the Bengals' defense. Both Sam Ehlinger and Shane Buechele have demonstrated that they can handle the pressure in the preseason, which adds further depth and strength to the Colts' offense. The Bengals' struggles with stopping big plays could make them vulnerable to the dual threat abilities of Richardson and Taylor. Cincinnati's primary objective may simply be to avoid injuries. Meanwhile, the Colts' defense, which excelled at pressuring opposing offenses last season, should add further difficulty for the Bengals. Given these factors, the Indianapolis Colts to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Even if Cincinnati's offense continues its slow start, it's challenging to trust their ability to score consistently. Half of their points last week came from their first-team offense, which is unlikely to see much action in this game. The Colts have found success with their ground game, and that will likely remain their primary strategy on Thursday, allowing them to control the clock. Although both teams' starting offenses are expected to play, their first-team defenses should see more action, resulting in fewer scoring opportunities and lower overall points. Cincinnati has managed only 17 points in 2 preseason games, averaging just 8.5 points per game. While the Bengals may score more this Thursday, it likely won't be enough to push the total score over the projected limit. Both teams' defenses were effective in the red zone last season, and similar performances are expected here. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Bears versus Kansas City Chiefs. The Chicago Bears are heading to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, to square off against the Kansas City Chiefs in the final week of the NFL preseason. The Bears have been impressive so far, boasting a perfect 3-0 record, while the Chiefs have yet to find their footing, sitting at 0-2. The last time these two teams faced each other was back in September of last year, a game in which the Chiefs emerged victorious with a dominant 41-10 win over the Bears. Despite the Chiefs' desire to secure a win in this preseason, they face a tough challenge against a Chicago Bears team that is determined to finish undefeated. With both teams opting to rest their starters, the outcome of the game will hinge on the performance of their second-string players. In this regard, the Bears appear to have the upper hand. There's an ongoing battle for the backup quarterback position behind Caleb Williams, with Tyson Bagent slightly edging out the competition, primarily due to his higher completion percentage and touchdown count. Brett Rypien, however, is giving it his all to wrestle that second spot from Bagent, which should lead to yet another lopsided affair, similar to the Bears' previous preseason games against the Buffalo Bills and Cincinnati Bengals. Moreover, the Bears' defense has been outstanding, even without contributions from their starters. This preseason, the Bears have outscored their opponents by a margin of 81-26 and have covered the spread in all 3 games. The Chicago Bears have been nothing short of spectacular this preseason, securing victories in all 3 of their games, including dominant wins against the Bills and Bengals. The extra game they played in the Hall of Fame game has allowed them to find their rhythm. Under the guidance of head coach Matt Eberflus, the Bears have now gone 6-2 in their last 8 preseason matchups. Additionally, the team is engaged in a fierce quarterback competition for the backup position, with Brett Rypien and Tyson Bagent both making strong cases for the role. Rypien has been exceptional, completing 15 of 21 passes for 229 yards, while Bagent has connected on 73% of his throws, totaling 150 passing yards. On the other hand, the Chiefs have no such battle, as Carson Wentz has secured the backup QB spot. However, Wentz struggled in last week's game, completing only 50% of his passes for 31 yards. As the reigning champions, the Kansas City Chiefs are confident in their roster and, as a result, are not giving their key players significant playing time during the preseason. This approach has led to some disappointing outcomes. In contrast, the Chicago Bears, a younger team still in the process of finding their identity, are offering ample playing time to those who stand out during these exhibition games. It's no surprise that the Bears are accumulating preseason wins, having emerged victorious in 8 of their last 10 preseason games. Given their recent success, the Chicago Bears are the pick to win and cover the spread as favorites as our full game side pick. Both of Kansas City's preseason games have been high-scoring affairs, with both contests surpassing the over-under line of 34.5 points. Chicago, with a 2-1 over-under record this preseason, went under the total in their last game against the Cincinnati Bengals. However, I anticipate the Chiefs will put up more of a fight than the Bengals did. If Kansas City's defensive struggles continue, particularly in defending against the pass, with 588 passing yards allowed in their 2 preseason games thus far, both of Chicago's quarterbacks could have a field day and easily rack up points, pushing the total over. Offensively, the Bears are in a groove, averaging 27 points per game over their 3 preseason matchups, including an impressive 33 points against a solid Bills defense. Meanwhile, the Chiefs have allowed 50 points in their 2 preseason contests. Historically, Kansas City has also been prolific in scoring during the preseason, putting up 23 or more points in 4 of their last 5 preseason games. The over has hit in 5 of the Bears' last 6 preseason games, making it a compelling choice. Therefore, expect a high-scoring game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.